Chief strategist Steve Bannon ignites the tension between President Trump's administration and the media by calling journalists the opposition party that need to, quote, keep their mouths shut. And last night, President Trump piled on.
I've seen now the New York Times, CNN, NBC, they've used the word liar to describe you as it relates if you're talking about crowd size or
They're
voter
very
fraud.
hostile. These are very hostile people. These are very angry people.
But they also colluded against you in a campaign.
Yeah.
And my question to you
Well, they're
is...
very dishonest people. The media is very dishonest. I've been saying it. I say it openly.
I said journalism's dead, so we agree.
Never dead, but they're very dishonest people.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's bring in editor-in-chief of the Daily Wire and Breitbart's former editor-at-large, Ben Shapiro, and host of CNN's Reliable Sources, Brian Stelter. Welcome to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Ben, I want to start with you. Steve Bannon's comments. First of all, your initial thoughts.
Well, I mean, I think that first of all, I think you actually quote Steve completely. So when you say that he says the media should shut up, what he actually said is the media should shut up and listen more to the American people so that they can get better at their job, was essentially trying to say. Look, I'm not, as everyone knows, I'm not a big Steve Bannon defender. I'm not a big Steve Bannon fan. He's one of the worst people I personally know, but that has nothing to do with what he's saying here. I think that what he's actually saying here is not entirely incorrect. There is a vast gap between the media's perception of itself and the public perception of the media. The reason Trump keeps picking fights with the media is because it's a fight he can win. The American people don't actually trust the media at this point, mainly because the media seem like they're representing their own interests. We're like a separate class, as opposed to people who are defending the interests of the American people. And the more we get into slap fights with the administration, the more we get into slap fights with politicians on behalf of the press, on behalf of the media, instead of on behalf of the American people, the more the American people are going to be likely to just ignore.
Play the game for quotas. Yeah, I keep 100. Play the game for quotas. Yeah, I keep 100. Play the game for quotas. Yeah, I keep 100. Play the game for quotas. Yeah, I keep 100. Real, recognize real. Recognize real. Real, recognize real. Real, recognize real.